Good morning, everyone. Ouch! I pinched myself with the iPad, with the, what do you call this thing? So whatever, I'm getting ready to go out here and let y'all. Where is my gloves? I forgot to put on some gloves, y'all. Hold on just a minute. I don't have no socks on, but that's okay about the socks because I ain't going all the way out there. I'm just going to go out here and show you the aftermath of what went down yesterday. And all the ice that's still out here today, and I need to go to the store. I got maybe a quarter cup of milk left. Hope I don't be over here with no food. But I ain't worried about no food. You already know I got food. Okay, here we go, y'all. Look at the boxes. See all those boxes and bottles. Look at this. And they came by yesterday and put down salt. That's what that is. It is absolutely freezing out here, y'all. I'll tell you, I don't know if I should even be out here. It is so cold. I think the temperature is like in the teens. And the ice, it's like everything is almost, well, there's a little traffic going on. Hear those bottles popping from the cold? Oh, man. It is icy frio. That's what I said. I mean that literally. Look at that. All that is ice right there. See all that ice? My whole patio is covered with ice. Even on top of my grill. All that is solid ice. And they're saying like it's going to be like this all day. And I was hoping I would be able to go to the store, but apparently, obviously, I cannot go to the store. I just wanted to go get me some milk, but I can do without it. I got a little bit of milk, and I do have some food, so I'm good to go. Ooh, those cans over there are still popping out. Oh, boy. I don't know why I didn't think it was that cold. Let's see what the temperature is saying. Take these glasses off so I can see. 19. It says 19 on my computer. But I thought that weatherman says 17 or something, 12. Maybe he was talking about somewhere else. Oh, boy. I mean, it is so cold out there. Ooh. I wouldn't advise nobody to be hanging around out there for a long time today. I mean, really. And I didn't know so many people had died in this storm. I don't know if they were saying it's Tennessee. You know how I do. I get it wrong. I get it, the cat by the tail and run with it. But I think, ooh, I need my sweater. Where's my sweater? I think, I don't know if it said it was Tennessee. I think it was about 6 people. Yeah, that's why I said I got to listen to the news again. But I'm so busy over there on YouTube until I get it all confused. Let me show y'all these. Look at those. These are like mules, but this is like a closed shoe. I think they're cute. Let's see, who is that? It's 20% off. They look like they're suede. I just noticed that because I was playing Scrabble. You know, I play Scrabble already. I already had my breakfast. And then I said, let me come up here and talk to the AAG train. The AAG carousel. The AAG circle. Yeah, so I just came up here to show y'all what the ice was. You know, I ain't got no icicles on my big old donkey donk this morning. But there's a lot of ice outside. Everywhere you look, there's ice. And the clouds come by. The street look halfway decent. Let me turn this TV down, for goodness sake. Even though the cloud came by. But see, when it freezes like that, the street, you got to look out when, even in the car, because you're going to hit patches of ice, black ice as they call it. So it's a dangerous situation out there. And I almost think they should close school. Let me see. Let me go over here to my channel, see if they close school. Which, I mean, I know my daughter probably kept her son home anyway, because he hasn't been well. He has cold. They got delays, a lot of delays. And no pre-K. 2-hour delay. I think they should just cancel the school for today because it's too cold for them kids to be out there waiting for a bus. I mean, you see how long I was out there. And I had on this is the warmest jacket that I ever had in my life. This jacket right here. It's, is it Susan flavor? I don't know, came from QVC many, many years ago. Being warm, put this on. You all right. You ain't got no problem. As you can see, I don't even have long sleeves on under there. That's not what was getting cold with me. But this is the warmest jacket. And I would go out if the streets didn't have all that ice. I mean, the sidewalk and the streets are covered in ice. So I don't think anybody's going to be messing around out there today. I'll tell you the truth. I wouldn't let my kids go to school. No, it's not. I mean, what are they going to learn today? I'm missing one more day, And they talking like we might get more snow. I think, what's the day? Wednesday? It's either tomorrow. It's either tomorrow or Friday. I think it's tomorrow because I remember thinking that I may have to call Instacart or somebody to tell them to bring me some milk. I don't know how that works though. I've never used them before. Even though I got them on the, I have them on my, I made an application or something on I seen them on my email saying something about they want to give me some free food. I don't know about things being free. Like they say, nothing in life is free. But when we see something free, we want to jump on it. But they were saying something like $15. I don't know if that email, I might have deleted it. Let me see. I think it gets some free food. I think I don't see it. I must have deleted it. Uber. It was an Uber. Here it is. It says up to $15 off. Taste so sweet. Can we just say free food? I don't want no food, y'all. I done gained some more weight. No way. I keep saying, I gotta cut down, cut back, and all that kind of stuff. But this is getting serious because it seems like I'm gaining like 2 pounds a week. I never know nobody gain weight that fast like that. Unless I'm holding water. That looked like one of them John Wayne movies. Now you know that movie. How did I get over there anyway? I don't know. I think this is... Oh, that's that Grit channel. That is the John Wayne channel. But how did I get there? Let's see. Ooh. Ah, shit. I got the wrong freaking remote here. Wait a minute, y'all. This remote. I really need a new remote. So how's everybody doing this morning? Is everybody okay? I hope you're nice and warm and cozy because I plan to stay in the house again today and probably again tomorrow. But hopefully I'm able to get out of here and get on a Friday or either Saturday. But I mean, like I said, I got food. I ain't got to worry about no food. I just don't want to cook it. I don't want to cook it, but I got me some tuna fish. As long as I got me some tuna fish, I'm good to go. And I was thinking about, my eyes. I was thinking about making some tuna fish salad, but I had those noodles. I tell you, I don't hardly cook anymore. And I had those noodles up there for so long. Brand new boxes. I don't know how long they've been up there, though. So I have to check it out before, see if I see any black spots on them. You know how to get them black spots on them? Because they too expires. They expire too, but I can eat my tuna fish just like it is. Put some mayo in it and a little bit of relish and a few onions, and I'm going to stir that up and eat it with some crackers. Oh, yeah. I know how to make it work, y'all. And I got some eggs in there, but I don't have no potatoes. Ate my last three little potatoes, actually, this morning. Had those for breakfast. But I do have some cereal, and I got enough milk, I think, for one bowl of cereal. So ain't nobody starving over here, y'all. Don't be walking around talking about all around grandma sitting around there and got no food and start calling people. Bring your old time grandma some food. She can't get out the house. You know, what would you, I mean, laying all jokes aside, what if I didn't have no food? What would I do? And I didn't have no money. I would have to probably call the popo and tell the popo to bring me some food or go somewhere and get me some food, popo. That's not funny, but I'm just saying, what happens if you really don't have no food? I remember, I guess y'all saying I'm always remembering some stuff, but there was a blizzard that we had. We used to get a whole lot more snow than this up north. I mean, it's like the whole scenario has changed, since, as the years went by, things changed. Because we used to get snowstorms quite frequently. And one winter, I don't know if it was a blizzard of 68. It might have been. It might have been that blizzard of 68, because I remember my children being very small, I think. And, or were they born yet? I don't remember. But anyway, we got snowed in. My mother, we was all at her house. My mother owned her own house. That's why I'm figuring my children must not have been born again. Why was I mean, at the time. So why would I be over there? But anyway, I do remember this. And there was another guy named there. His name was Danny, which I think he was trying to court my sister or something like that at the time. And he was there. And then there was another lady there. Her name was Pearl. And Pearl was renting a room in my mother's house. Yeah, I remember now. Me and my sister was sleeping in the other room, and Pearl was in the other room over there. The extra spare bedroom. And so she's standing over there by the heater. She's cold. Everybody's cold. Because my mother would always keep the heat down low. And everybody would say, well, why don't you turn the heat up? My mother would say, I like it kind of chilly. She didn't want to pay that high oil bill. But there comes a time, Mom, that you got to turn the heat up some. She said, put some clothes on. Put on a sweater, some socks or something, And anyway, we got caught with there was no food. This is for real. This is the honest to goodness truth I'm getting ready to tell you. And I think my mother had like one egg or something like that. I don't even know if she had any bread. But my mother was this type of person. She would always ask you, when you have some. And so this guy named Danny talking about, I don't mind if I do. But she only had one egg. And we just laughed about that thing for years and years and years. Because he must have been real hungry. He wanted some of my mother's eggs. And I can't remember if she gave him some. I really don't remember. But how are you going to share one egg with somebody? She should have asked him. And her bedroom, my mother's bedroom was right off from the kitchen. This is where a house is set up. You had the kitchen there, and then right off the kitchen, there's her door to her bedroom, right off the kitchen right there. All she had to do was go in her room and eat it, and don't ask nobody nothing. Oh, boy, that thing was so funny. And we just laughed about it for years and years and years. And every now and then, we'll laugh about it, I don't mind if I do. I guess he said, I'm hungry. And, he was out there that couldn't get nowhere. Couldn't get out of the snow. I mean, snow was like I mean, it used to snow. For real, for real. And so he couldn't go nowhere. Nothing was open. Everything was closed. My mother had the heat down low. Oh boy, but you know what? I wish those days were back again. Yes, those were the good old days. It's memories like that. You know, even with your sisters and your brothers and your family, you know, when you're growing up, all that is like memories. Those are what I call the good old days. And this right here is probably going to be a memorable day. And I'll show you something else if I have it in this particular notebook. I don't know if you could see all that writing. This is stuff that I have written. And I started writing it, what I was doing on it started on June 3rd, 2020. I think it was about when COVID was 2019, all right? There's quite a few pages, and then I just stopped. I stopped. I said, I'm not writing anymore. I think, oh, this part right here, all written by hand as well. About that much right there. You know, it's stuff that I was writing. I used to write a lot, but I sort of, you know, after you get older, you sort of write it, you know, forget about it. And I used to keep like a journal, but when I was going with my husband, we were going together. We weren't even nowhere engaged, married, or nothing like that. And I used to keep like a little diary, and I had it on the shelf. I don't know how he got to see where I had put it at, and he read my diary. Sneak. He was a snake in the grass. And he read my diary. You know, when you read a person's diary, it's like reading this person's inside, what's inside of that person. And you know, being that I was going with him, he was my boyfriend, so some of that stuff that I was writing was about him. And ever since that day, I never kept another diary. I ripped the diary apart because it's like he had looked inside of me. You know, but this situation here that I've written here in this particular notebook is nothing personal. I wouldn't care who read it or anything like that. It's just what I was doing on a certain, you know, day, or, you know, something like, you know, what was happening that day and COVID. I don't know, it might have been something about people were dying a lot or something like that. I don't even remember what's in there myself. So one day I'll probably go in there and see what's happening. And on that note, I go with snow. See you again soon. Oh my